What's up guys, Shadow Shade here, bringing you another deck profile, which is my Dracomist, which I like, and is my very first Pendulum deck I ever built. So let's begin, shall we? First of all, I play 3 Dinomist Rex, who's a level 5, skill 6. All skill 6 have the same effect. It's when your opponent monster targets another Dinomist monster or card, you can negate it with a skill 6 and destroy this card instead. And his monster effect is pretty good. When he destroys the opponent's monster by battle, you can activate one of 2 effects by tributing 1 Dinomist. His first effect is you can attack again, deal piercing damage. His second effect is you can shuffle 1 card on your opponent's side of the field or hand, I think, and he gains 100 attack points. So pretty good. And he's also the boss monster. Next I play 2 Ceratops, who's a level 5 and scale 3. Now, scale 3s are the same as well. So like, they prevent your Dinomist destructions. So they can go, oh, I attack you directly for 21. And they go, Mirror Force. You go, chain, activate, destroy my scale instead. So it keeps out my life for 1 turn, so it's good against Bottomless, Raigeki, Draco, Torrential, anything that destroys cards really. And his monster effect is, if you control another Dinomist monster, you could special summon him, except for himself. So like say you already got one on the field, you can't special summon another. So it's a pretty good effect. Plus it's a Cyber Dragon. Next I play 1 Brachion, Dinomist Brachion, who's a level 5, skill 6. His monster effect is if you have no Dinomist monsters at all on the field, or no monsters, your opponent has the strongest monster, you can go up, special summon. So for example, if your opponent's monster attack is 0, you can go special summon. Quite funny as well. Next I play 2 Stegosaur, who's a level 4, skill 3. And now this guy is a right effect. Like, say for example, Brachion attacks another monster who's got 2000 defense. You could go, oh, Stegosaur effect to pop the Brachion and pop the monster which is in defense. So it's alright, but hardly use it. Next, this main search engine, Pteran, 3 Pterans, level 4, scale 3, and his effect is broken. It's like, oh, attack. If you destroy this monster by battle, his effect, you can search out another Dinomist card, so you could go, Pteran into Pteran. You can actually search out another Pteran, plus stop once per turn. Next, I play 3 Dinomist Plesios, who's level 4, skill 6, and his effect is just a troll card. Well, a troll card slash monster. It's like, for every Dinomist card you control, your opponent's monster loses 100. So you got 3, then you got 6, and then 9. And plus whatever Dinomist cards you got on the field. So that's it for the Dinomists. Now for the Dracos, I play 1 Luster. I would play 3, but because of this banned list, which I don't like, this adjusted banned list, you can only have 1. is like boring because it's like so many plays, but it's alright. So he's a level 4 monster, scale 5, so you cannot pendulum for your big monsters like Rex when you're level 4s, and he could like go like, oh, I pop my Rex in my pendulum zone. This is a pendulum effect to add a Rex back to my hand. Then it's monster effect that you can't use it as XYZ, fusion, or synchro. I almost lost my words then. Or synchro, except for Dracoslayers. Next, I play 2 Masters, who's a level 4, scale 3, and its pendulum effect is like pops another pendulum zone card. So it can happen anywhere, your pendulum zone or your opponent's, because it does not say where, it just says pop. Next I play 3 vectors. I think vectors are the main part of the deck, because if you go up against Pepe, magicians, odd eyes magicians, Dracopals, you need these, because he's a level 4, scale 3, and you can like negate your opponent's pendulum zones. So pretty good. So that's it for the monsters. Spells now. I play 3 Dinomist Charge, which is the tanky of the deck. You can go like, activate, look for any Dinomist monster you want, and then his other effect is the most important one. Let's say I lost Stegosaur, I go like, effect, Stegosaur back to my hand. So it's like the best version of tanky there is. Next I play 3 Draco Face-Off because of the Draco engine, and this is quite good because it's like activate, reveal 1 Dracoslayer, 1 Overlord, and you go Luster and Vector. Your opponent round you chooses one, so dice roll, and the one they choose you can either special summon it or put it in your pendulum zone. The other just goes to your exit deck for future plays, which is quite good, because I tested out against my Monarchs and it annihilated them. It's like, Draco Face-Off, okay, enter, it's like a couple of turns later, Face-Off. I was like, ooh, okay, 2 Face-Offs, that's good. And next I play the main part, another search engine, Wavering Eyes, which is good against mirror matches, against Pepe, Dracopals, because you get all 4 of its effects, and it actually won me a game against old Pepe once, which was so funny, because I had like 2 scales, my opponent went, okay, I saw scale, I'm like, okay, then he went to scale for 4th, and I went Wavering Eyes, and so I got him to lose 500. I search for another Pendulum monster. I banished one of his cards, so I think he had Castel on the field, yeah, so I banished the Castel, and then added my last Wavering Eyes to the hand. But the problem was, my first turn, I had 2 of these, and I set 2, and he went pop this one. It's like, okay, reveal that it was Wavering Eyes, did not activate, and then when he scaled I went Wavering Eyes, so it was like a good trickery do for him. That was a fun night. Next I played 2 Dynamic Powerload, which gives your Dinomist Archimedes effect, because all Dinomist monsters you control gains 300 attack points, and plus if they attack or are attacked, then your opponent can activate card effects. So it's like, oh, I'm going to attack you. Okay, you can't use Mirror Force. Okay, I'm going to attack you directly. This is on the field. You can't activate Mirror Force. Pretty good. Next, the big daddy of spells, Limiter Removal, because it does your OTKs perfectly when the time is right. Because you go Limiter Removal, double everything. So they used to be 24, now they're 48. So fight me. And then finally, last of the spells, Raigeki, because you really want to have an open field to have your plays. So pretty good. That's it for the spells. Traps now. I play 2 Dinomist Rush, because it's pretty good to get your plays right. So like Rex, Ceratops, Brack. So plus their effects are, plus they are negated by other card effects. So pretty easy targets for anything. But overpowered because it's like a good recycle. Because you go like Rush, End Phase, pop the monster that was brought out and is ready for your play. But if you have Rush and Charge, it's like pretty good because you like Rex, End Phase, effect. So yeah, pretty good. Next, I play the main part of the staples, Mirror Force. 2 Mirror Force, that's it. Because I feel much nicer with 2, because it's much better on 2, and yeah, 2. Then I play 1 of each of Bottomless, Solemn Warning, and finally Torrential. So Bottomless to banish the powerful monsters, Solemn negate the summonings, and Torrential to just wipe the field clean. So yeah, so that's it for the main deck. The extra deck is quite interesting. So I play 2 Ignisters, which is broken, because you go effect to pop any Pendulum card on the field. That's it. It's like, I see that you have a powerful Pendulum. I'm just going to use it, pop, and then shuffle. Does not target. So you cannot go, I activate this, my monsters are unaffected by targets. This card does not target. And plus, you can special summon a Dracoslayer from the deck as well, but it cannot be used as single material. Then I play 2 Paladins. It was pretty good because they add any Pendulum card to your hand during the end phase, and you can detach 1 XYZ material from him and special summon 1 Dracoslayer, is it? Yeah, Dracoslayer Pendulum monster from your extra deck, but it cannot be used as XYZ material. And then finally I play the last one of the Dracos is Tower. It's pretty good because he protects your Pendulums very well, because you like defense. Okay, I see you want to activate Wavering Eyes. Okay, you just destroy your own Pendulums, you can't touch mine. I see Torrential. Yeah, you just destroy this card instead. Mirror Force, nope. And plus, you can special summon a Dracoslayer from your grave, but cannot be used as fusion material. So, technically, you have 1 that cannot be used as synchro, 1 that cannot be used as XYZ, and 1 that cannot be used as fusion. So it's just like, ooh, wow, that is good. So like, whatever is the opposite, you do the opposite too. Next, I played the big daddy, the boss of the XYZs, Infinity. because he gains 200 attack points for every material he has, and he can negate shed for 1 turn. Like, pretty good. And then he just, this is going to sound wrong, but this might be the disclaimer, but you will suck your attacking monster or your opponent's attacking monster dry, because it goes, he's down mine. Then I play Nova to go into Cyber Dragon Infinity. Volcasurus was pretty good because you go pop, and then original attack, was it? For damage to your opponent equal to destroy. Yeah, so original attack. So it goes effect pop, Cyber Dragon Infinity if you bait out it. So your opponent loses 21. And then finally I play the last one of the rank 5s, number 73, Abyss Splash, who can out towers, because he just gains attack. So it's like, okay, bring him out, effect to detach, and then until the end of double this card's attack, so you'd be 48. So pretty good. Okay. Now for the rank 4s. I play one Abyss Dweller, so he gains 200, gains 500, 500 attack, but if he has a water material, so, and if you guys have noticed, the Dinomist are all water, apart from the Lusters, or say Dracos, which are light and dark. And then I can negate my opponent's grave, so nothing cannot be activated. Then I play one Castel to just shuffle a card. That's the only, I have not seen no one use this other effect. They like switch a face-up monster to face down. I have not seen that effect at all. Only effect shuffle. That's it. Then I play one GaGaGa for late game. Just in case your opponent is 800 or less, you go GaGaGa for game, defense, effect, detach, deal 800. Pretty fun, or say fun / annoying way to go. Have not seen no one uses the attack effect, which is like double, I think. Let me just check. This guy attacks opponent's monster this turn. It gains 1,000. Gains 1,000. So yeah. And I play one Giant X, Gear Gigant X, who's just a great searcher and retrieves your materials from the grave. So it's like you don't lose out on your Dinomists level 4s. Then I play one number 82, Hotline Draco. I'm just going Drac. His effect, you can attack your opponent directly if you have a face-up continuous spell card, which this deck has plenty of. And but as the monsters cannot attack, so it's like a win-win. I'll say, like, I'm gonna attack you directly, but sacrificing my monsters for not attacking. Then finally, 101. To just go like, thank you. Attach to take your attack position, special monster, but then I just use it to like save myself. So yeah, pretty good. Now for my finally the side deck. I'm still a bit meh about the side deck, but I don't know. So I play two Flying Seas, so it stops my opponent from exposing. That's it for that monster. Next, for the spells in there, I play two Darkles to wipe the field, and 2 MSTs to just pop spells or traps, and then finally Pot of Riches, so I can shuffle 3 Pendulum monsters from my grave and extra deck back to my deck, then draw 2 cards. I cannot special summon for the rest of that turn except for Pendulums. Then the traps now are 1 Dinomist Rush, so we all know. Your Monarch, your Tribute monsters, guys out there, you're going to hate this, especially Monarchs, but I play 3 Musketeer Restricts. It gets summons by tributing. Finally, next I play 2 Wavering Eyes against Cosmos. Well, anything that banishes, be Cosmos, Infinite, yeah. And finally, Fairy Winds. Fairy Winds are just like, great against matchups like Pepe, Dracobals, anything that has spells or traps face up. So it's like Fairy Wind, deal 300, except for himself. So yeah, that's the deck profile, and I hope you guys enjoy, and please like, comment and subscribe, and I see you guys in the next one.